What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to continue our career mode with Johnny Daglomo, except for in the last episode we got injured and we're going to be out for the next 3 months. First game, Dundee, and we take a 3-1 win. Kuhn and Miley on the board. So the first Champions League match we're going to miss, we've got Kenny up top. Here we go against Real Sociedad, and we're going to pick up 1 point there, so that's good. And we drop a game 3-2. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is only our second regular season loss now in a year and a half. Another regular season game against Hearts, who we beat earlier 2-0. This time we're going to walk away with a 2-1 win. Regular season versus Dundee FC. And we're going to take a 2-0 victory. So here's one of these games you don't want to miss. Liverpool on the road in the Champions League, and we are injured. And we tie 2-2. Unbelievable. Game versus Dundee United, and we're going to go home with a 3-1 victory. So here you go, Ross County, the team that I got hurt against. And we take a 2-0 win. All right, so we're currently sitting in 26th place. We need to finish in the top 24 to make it to the next round. We famously finished in 25th, 1 game out. Lost it on goal differential last year. But we're only 1 point back here. Let's see what we can do. And we will come away with 3 points. How about that? Big goal by Kuhn in the 73rd minute, and that's going to get us a win over Benfica. The Rangers beat us 3-2 in the simulation earlier in this episode. But they're in 7th place. We've got a chance to really put a dagger in the Rangers here, and we do 2-0. Rangers might be the worst team in the league this year, and they're playing Champions League football. As a matter of fact, look at Rangers in 35th place, no wins and 4 losses. Absolutely getting smoked in the Champions League as well as the Scottish Premier League, which serves them right after beating us in the Scottish Cup last year. So we've moved into December now. It's December 6th. We should be back at the end of this month or early January. Here we go against Motherwell, and it's another shutout, 2-0. All right, match day in the Champions League, Fenerbahce, and we are going to tie 1-1. Aberdeen, regular season, and we drop it 1-0. Holy cow, 85th minute goal, and we take our second loss of the season. Never saw that coming. All right, our recovery is on schedule, and it looks like we're close to returning to action. Another league game, we're still out, Kilmarnock, and it's a 3-0 victory. Road game versus Hibs. And we win 4-1. All right, so it looks like we are coming on as a substitute for Kenny in the 82nd minute against St. Johnstone. So a wet day here at St. Johnstone, but it will be a big day for Celtic because it means Johnny Daglomo is finally back on the pitch for the first time in 3 months, even though we didn't really miss a beat. And we're sitting pretty good in both the regular season and the Champions League. Passes over to Rio. Atate, Daglomo's going to shoot himself right at the keeper. Rebound. Back over to Maeda, and he scores. Johnny Daglomo, Rio Hatate, and Dyson Maeda do not skip a beat. And that's going to be the dagger here today, 3-1. Daglomo turns, has a go. Keeper blocks it. Atate with a nice little ball into his Japanese teammate, Dyson Maeda. And it is now 3-1. Good steal by out on the wing. Daglomo with a nice slide over to Kuhn. Kuhn back over to Maeda. Maeda through ball to Daglomo. Johnny at 1-on-1 with the keeper. He shoots and he scores! Johnny Daglomo off the bench. And he has scored again. 4-1 now for the good guys. Johnny Daglomo with a nice pass inside from Maeda, and he doesn't miss here in the rain. 4-1 for Celtic on the road. Great shot. Picks a corner, and Daglomo's back to his goal-scoring ways. Here comes Johnny at midfield, nobody in front of him. Lots of time if we hurry. Daglomo, edge of the 18, he's going to pull up, shoots, bends one, and he puts it just wide. And St. Johnstone's will take it up to midfield, but not before the ref blows the whistle. And Johnny Daglomo's return to action is successful. 4-1 here in the rain. So it looks like we finally hit 50 goals in our career. So we are going to be coming on as a substitute for the second straight ball game. And it looks like St. Mirren beating us 1-0 as we come in the 60th minute. So Johnny Daglomo coming in for Onachu, the new player. Trailing in this one to St. Mirren. Here we go. Dyson Maeda with a nice ball up ahead to Daglomo. Daglomo past the defender. Can he get a shot off? He does. Keeper makes a save. Defender heads it out towards the 18, and it will be cleared away by St. Mirren. Anderson spins back into Daglomo. Daglomo turns, penalty spot, shoots right at the keeper, though. And it's stolen away, and oh my goodness, the defense cleared it. Running out of time, final couple minutes here. Celtic needs to hurry. So that's going to do it. Disappointing game and a shocking result as St. Mirren defeats Celtic. And that's going to be the third loss of the season for us, even though we weren't on the pitch the first two and we barely were on the pitch for this one. All right, so here we are, Atlético Madrid, our 7th of 8 Champions League game. We're currently in 22nd place with 7 points. And we are still injured, and we're going to be coming off the bench. Early goal, we're leading 1-0 at home, and we just got to hold on for 12 minutes. So a huge moment here in Glasgow. Atletico pushing everybody up, tries to get a shot off, another block by the defense. And into the box, shot right at the keeper. Schmeichel, big save. Kind of back on our heels right now. Trying to get possession so we can burn a little clock. Ball chipped into the box, past the defender, but it's offside. Atletico taking it down into the corner. And possibly last opportunity. Here they go, shot, and it's going to be saved. Oh my goodness. So close we can taste it. 91st minute, here we go. Atletico at midfield, Alvarez, and it's going to be the game. The ref blows the whistle, and we take a victory in the Champions League 1-0 against one of the best teams in the world, Atletico Madrid. Our second win in the Champions League. We've got 2 wins and 4 ties with 1 game left. Surely we should be advancing to the next round with that one. All right, Champions League standings after that victory. Rangers in last place, so that gives us a little bit of comfort. Celtic has moved up to 19th. Played 7 games, only been beaten once. We have a 0-goal differential. So a scoreless game against Dundee FC. 80th minute, Daglomo coming on for Kenny. Ball out on the wing to Frazier. Cuts it back. Looking to get a shot in. Puts it into the box, and it's going to be saved by Schmeichel. Celtic can counter if we hurry. Ball played out wide on the wing. Over to Maeda, back to Daglomo. Daglomo pulls up, shoots, and he hits it off the post and in. Johnny Daglomo picks a corner. And in the 85th minute, the substitute breaks a scoreless draw. Johnny Daglomo, nice ball from Maeda inside, puts one off the post. And we have found the goal-scoring ways again after our injury. And that should get us 3 more points. There we go, ball passed up ahead. Johnny Daglomo into the box, pulls up, shoots, and he scores. Number 2 on the day for Johnny. And that will put the icing on the cake. 2 goals as a substitute. Absolute domination. Celtic clicking on all cylinders today. Preparing for the big Bayern Munich game next. Dyson with a nice through ball. Daglomo from the penalty spot rips one in the corner. And he gets his second, a brace for Johnny Daglomo. That's going to do it. Dundee falls 2-0 to Celtic at home. Johnny Daglomo with 2 late goals off the bench. And it appears he is back. You're not going to want to miss our next game, Champions League against Bayern Munich. Our final of 8 games. And it should be the one to put us into the next round of the Champions League. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for this episode. As you can see, Celtic hanging on to first place. Got a good lead over Aberdeen and even a bigger one on the Rangers. If you have any questions or comments, leave them out down below. And until next time, everybody be good to each other. Take care. Peace.